that drip, when she was sleeping, it's like that drip popped out, and the blood was looking strange. It was flowing out. Okay, her bathroom was full of blood when after she got rushed. It was Nini, so she woke up normally in the middle of the night. She went to get water, whatever, and she got weak. She fainted. My auntie spotted. Nini like sent something, came, found her there on the floor. They rushed her to the hospital. I could hear. I was in my room. I was sleeping. I could hear her getting rushed. And I was like, I'm Kenny. Guy, call Don. Don is our driver. Call Don. Muite, whatever. And I was awake. But then, my stupid self, up to this day, I regret not waking up and going to that car with her. Because I only had one day to talk with her. She was rushed now to a good hospital called AAR here. AAR. I think I'll display a photo here. It's called AAR. She was rushed there. I wish I had woken up, but I was too lazy. I was like, no, maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe it's, everyone gets rushed out of the hospital, right? Right? That was my thinking. Got to AAR. My mama stayed there. Now, it was on a Saturday. On Saturday, it was my friend's birthday. My friend, her birthday, she's even in the other room. She's sleeping because I'm doing this video. It was her birthday. That day, I don't know. It's like the devil wanted to distance me from my mom because I felt so angry the whole day. That day I had content creation with this one lady. I think I'll display a video here. And I was told that if you finish up, shower, do everything early enough, you will go to the birthday. But if you take your time and slug around like drag yourself doing the content, you're not gonna go. So I did as quickly as possible and finished before even 12. My stopping time was 2 p.m. but I even finished before 12. That's how good I am to work with. So I finished before 12 and I was ready to go to the birthday. And then I was told mom was to talk to me for a bit. She's in the hospital, AR. I didn't know she was in AR. I was expecting to go to this other side and I'm going to this other side. I'm like, what? I thought mom is in this other hospital. Like, no, she's in a bigger hospital. And I remember she was rushed to the hospital the night before. I went there. I waited there. I waited over 5 hours. I was so angry. I was like, I just want to go to my friend's birthday, whatever. Sky. No. So I went to AR. I waited there. An ambulance came. They told me she's going to be taken to Kenyatta because her condition is so bad that they don't have enough resources that they need. So she needed to be taken to Kenyatta, and she said her only wish that day was to see her kids. Okay, so there was an ambulance and the doors opened. There was the doors and an ambulance rushing this side. The doors opened. I could see my mom. She's coming down, and it's like the day before she got a stroke on her face, so her mouth was like slanting on the side. You see her corpse after she died. I have I've seen her corpse, and it's still with her mouth is on the side because she had a stroke. It's like it was on a Saturday. It's like the day before they told her condition was her real condition. She had leukemia, and they told her what it was, and it's like the shock got to her that she got a stroke. Okay. Now after she was looking, and it's like she had been asleep. They gave her something to sleep because she was in mad pain. She was in so much pain. And it's like the day before she got a stroke on her face, so her mouth was like slanting on the side. You see her corpse after she died. I have I've seen her corpse, and it's still with her mouth is on the side because she had a stroke. It's like it was on a Saturday. It's like the day before they told her condition was her real condition. She had leukemia, and they told her what it was. And it's like the shock got to her that she got a stroke. Okay. Now, after she was looking, and it's like she had been asleep. They gave her something to sleep because she was in mad pain. She was in so much pain. So much pain. Imagine your blood is not doing normally. She was in so much pain, and I feel so bad. She had to spend a whole day alone in a hospital. Imagine you're on a hospital bed, your kids are thinking you're okay. So now she had to, I feel so sad because I wasn't there for her. I wish I was there the whole day, but you know, I'm still a student. I have to go to school and everything. I didn't know her condition was that bad because everything happened so fast. So then she was coming down from the bed, and I swear when I saw her face, I felt like breaking down. There were over 20 people. So I couldn't let out my heart. I was like, Mom, I love you, and cry all I want because there are so many people and there are so many cameras. I hate cameras when I'm really being genuine. When I'm speaking, I hate cameras, you know, around. I just want to be myself sometimes because I don't know where that information is going. So all I did is try to hold in my tears. When we were praying like this, I could see, you know, she wasn't able to move when you have a stroke. So, but I could see her tears running down. But she was looking around. She couldn't even talk to me. But I could talk to her, and then she could listen. So, yeah. So then now, she came down. We saw her. We prayed for her. Everyone was ready to leave. I said, I have a bad feeling. Today, I have to talk to my mom. I have to. I want to. They didn't examine in that ambulance. I forced my way. There was the driver's place. The doors were already closed. There was no way in. But you see the driver's seat. I went through the driver's seat and I went through the back all the way to see my mom. I could see her nurse over there was stripping her, trying to give her those injections. It was so painful to watch, guys. I don't want to cry because to imeni affect sana, and I don't want to be weak. I don't want when my brother grows up or when my dad sees this video and he just feels sad. I'm trying to stay strong for everyone around me. But yeah, I sat in that ambulance and I remember the exact same words that I said, like I said it a few hours ago. I remember them. I sat down, I could see her looking at me. And I said, Mom, I miss you so much. And it's sad to come back home every day from school and not see you. Because, you know, she used to have a favorite seat down, like, in the sitting room. And every day, you know, I would come back from school. And then I thought I would see her in that sitting pose, in that place. And I said, I'm not seeing anyone. And even no one told me her condition is that bad. So I told her, I miss you so much and I love you. Just before break, I was in class learning and having fun, and another teacher from the reception says, "Hi Sky, and you're being called, and pack your bags, you're going somewhere." I took my bags, my school bag. I went down because this upstairs. I went downstairs now to the reception to see my driver there, and my brother, and he told me Mom wants to see me. She wants to talk to me, and I was like, finally, yes, Lord, you have answered my prayer. She's finally healed, because I was like, finally she can talk, because the last time I saw she was able to talk. God is almighty. Reminder, this was 10th November 2025. I saw my baba and I saw my dad in the same place if you ever see those two men in the same place, know something major is going on. And I hugged my mom. I'm like, Papa, why are you here? She's okay. Maybe they came with flowers. I'm like, she's okay, so why didn't you come with flowers? Why is no one smiling? Everyone, my dad, he likes to hide his emotion. He had glasses and a mask. I'm like, why are you having? I thought she's supposed to be smiling. Where's mom? I want to see her. Why don't you guys have... On my car ride there, I wrote a card saying, Mom, thank you so much for healing. Thank you, God. I've been praying for you. And I wish for the best. We have fought over this thing. And I had my card. And I had my card in my hand, ready to give it to her. And say, this is my card for you, Mom. And I thank God that you have healed. Instead of going to see my mom, I think this was a therapist or something, or a consultant. I don't know who she was, or a doctor there. Me and Danny, they said that he let me enter this one room. Me and Danny entered inside that room. That woman started saying stories. She started saying stories. Like, I'm telling you, I was frustrated. I'm like, where is my mom? I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I can have an attitude, because I was like, she's asking me, hi Sky, smiling at me, and me, I can't smile. My mom is in the hospital. Like, hi Sky, how are you? How are you? What do you like to eat? And I'm like, what's up with you? I want to see my mom, please. I want to see my mom. And they started telling me questions like, which worried me. Started saying questions like, what would you do if your mother was no longer here with us? What would you do if your mother is dead? He said straight to her face, and I remember I said straight to her face, my mom is not dead. I don't know who told you that. And by next week, she won't be in this hospital. She's going to be healed. Started sanitizing her. She's like, okay, by next week, she won't be here. Yeah. And then they told me that her condition is so bad. In the morning, they had to resuscitate her. And I told her, yeah. Started saying how bad her condition is. Like, her condition is bad, worst, worstest. She's on a lifeline, life machine. All those my life machines I usually watch in the movies, I never thought it would be me experiencing a loved one on it. And I couldn't imagine the pain she was in. They're telling me, right now she's on a lifeline. And I'm like, okay, God is almighty. I believe in him. He will overcome this, you know. Don't come in. Sawa.